Hello and welcome back. There's one thing I wish this game had, because my recording button's the same button as the walk button. If there was a little icon. If there is, hopefully somebody who watches this will tell me. Hello. There's the outhouse. Last one of the boys is causing some trouble outside. Behold, I am the chosen of Elune! They never saw it coming. No one ever expects the chosen of Elune. Oh, I completely forgot I had fairy dragons. Oh, this is about to be a massacre. I think I killed more than 5. I'm an overachiever. Especially when it comes to murder. Excellent. Our pup is ready for a fight. I don't know if you've picked up on this, but there's a bit of a rivalry between the ogre members of the Twilight Hammer and the rest of us. For me, it's personal. This one ogre called Gromko has a pet raptor named Butcher. He's taking out the last 3 of my Corehound pups. I think the last one will fare differently. He's got a real killer's instinct. Go to the seat and challenge him to a match between our 2 beasts. Emulate him for me. Can I use this to cook? Yes, I can. Do I have anything for Cataclysm? No. That reminds me, do I have anything in this bag? Yeah, I have elemental fragments. Excellent job. You've outdone yourself this time. You're on the fast track to success. Let us hope you don't ruin your track record with such silly notions as compassion and humaneness. Come then, let us discuss your future. Strength under. I think you're at the wrong camp.
Go forth to victory.
Yeah. Just mill all these. Then, yeah, we wanted to make the ink. The Glyph of the Heavens and Glyph of Thunderstrike. Priest, okay. Thunderstrike is for warrior, okay. Do I have enough to make Glyph of stars? That's what I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any moon glow ink. Okay. Oh, it was worth a shot. Can take on anything and anyone. Fight me! Yeah, now look at that model. Too bad I don't know how to do like the free cam stuff with this setup. That's how it's done. Oh, I just remembered something I forgot to mention last episode. I found out how to use controller in this game. It's console. I think it's like console controller or whatever that you could do in chat, like controller 1 or gamepad 1. Found that out the other day. Yeah, I think I'll get fluid form and then I'll get improved bark skin. Okay, this is my moonfire. We have that to get into that form. Mangle, okay. Where the hell is Mangle?
I cannot attack that target.
And then I'll put Mark of the Wilds here. With that, we almost have our entire bar filled up. We took Dark Whisper Gorge from the demons of the Burning Legion by force. We've held on to our territory pretty well so far, with one exception. We recently lost the gates of Sothran to the Pit Lord and his army. We cannot allow this to stand. Use this talisman when you near him, and gain the power of the Flame Ascendant temporarily. Make it count. The demons of the Burning Legion think they can just walk up here and take whatever territory they want. Sure, the territory was previously theirs, but that's besides the point. We'll teach them not to cross the Twilight Hammer. Head to the gates of Southern and wipe out the contingent of horror guards that roam the area. Okay, so what does this do? Versatility. Okay. The hell is this thing? I don't think I've ever seen this model before, or if I have, I've forgotten it. It has the same death animation as that other demon. Get the name of that model, though. I didn't mean to use that. Whoops. Oh, I did see that they're going to be changing some things with the beginning experience. Like, I haven't done the new one, by the way, the new optional area that you can do when you make a new character. I haven't done that yet. Because I usually prefer doing the original ones. But yeah, I saw that that they're, I think, doing something to that area, and then they're going to make it so you start the Dragon Isles, I think, after you get done with it. And then you could just talk to Lord Walker Cho to go to the other ones. At least I think that's what I saw with the with that trailer that they released a bit ago.
I am out of range.
What does this do? You don't drop any loot. How do I get out of this form? Oh, and while I was playing as you saw, I have a Goblin Hunter. Um, I noticed something when I was in, not the Adventurer's Guide. It's this one. When I went to sets, I found out I can select other sets and see how my character looks in them, even though I can't equip them. And I noticed that I can look at the gear for Druid, and the model is there for Goblin. There's no small character that uses Druid gear, though. I guess this technically isn't considered just Druid. It's also it's the set for other stuff, I think. But yeah, I just found that interesting. Twilight Hunter's guys. Sharp as always, you do not disappoint me. Excellent work. We must show all would-be competitors that we are not ones to give up easily. Time to go back to the talking outhouse. Listen, Zedman, I found out what they're doing with Gerard Shadow Song. He's scheduled to be sacrificed by the ogres of the Twilight's Hammer as part of this year's initiation. I heard that the initiate charged with delivering the speech ahead of sacrifice is a ogre named Okrog. But get this, you were a close second. We need you to deliver that speech if we're going to free Gerard. Don't worry, I'll write you some cue cards. Just make sure Okrog has an accent as he leaves the seat of the Chosen. And by accent, I mean I want you to kill him. And if I was an Alliance player, I probably would choose Kaltorin or the Organ to play as. Just because I like the Kaltorin's forms, except for the Moonkin form. Even though their Moonkin form is a lot better than a lot of the other ones. Excellent work, Zeman. Our plans almost come together. That settled it. You're ahead of your class. You will get a chance to address a crowd of the most fanatical, bloodthirsty, and certifiably insane people on this planet. Go report to your instructor for the details, but remember your goal is to exploit the animosity between the ogres and the seat of the Chosen and the other less privileged races. If all goes well, we will smuggle Gerard out of here during the ensuing riot. There you are! I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I heard about the unfortunate incident that befell our poor fellow Okrog. Looks to her left, and then her right. She finally nods and shoots a sly wink in your direction. You might be a better pupil than I had thought. You're finally ready! I am proud of you and all you've accomplished. Today you will deliver a speech in front of your peers and inspire them to crush our enemies, and Haljo is nothing but a pile of ash. Remember, it'll be important to read your audience's emotions and use words that best address those emotions. Can I just kill him? Make a few examples. We're going to be here for a while, by the way. Okay, so if they're sitting, use one. If they say I hear the voices, use 3. If they're standing, this. You're clearly not with them. You think? I think you were. Thank you for freeing. Let us take advantage of the distraction. Let's get out of here. Oh, can I finally get this flight point? I guess not. You have my thanks. Victory is possible. This portal is not just a means of bringing back Cenarius through the dream. Think about it. Once a gateway through the Emerald Dream is opened, our forces can use them to move freely from Moonglade, Nordrassil, and even Wormrest to the strategic location. All Ysera needs is time. It'll be up to you to keep the Twilight Hammer focused in Dark Whisper Gorge from pulling together and attacking us from the east. Take one of these Emerald Drakes and hit them hard. Okay. Look. If I get another 2, I'm going to grab these 2. Because I want Orbital Strike. So I need to go on one of these. Oh, this is one of the ones I can actually move. Okay. What's this? Close in. Get in the throat. Okay, where's one of those flying guys? Get over here.
closer.
Was Excellent work. We might win this one yet. Just a few more minutes, Daenerys is almost here. You might not have that long. Enemy reinforcements are already underway. Goldrin, it's true then the ancients walk among us again. Well, most of them. There will be time to celebrate later. Commander Twilight Dragon's approach. Quick, do not let them disrupt Ysera's magic. Hold them back as long as you can. That will not be necessary. Sonar is excellent. With the portal activate, we can move our forces to the front lines. You are most welcome sight, son of Malorn. We must preserve your power so you can spearhead the attack against the Firelands. What are the Twilight Dragons? There will be more where those came from. Leave that to me. Finally! I have all the flight zones here. There's another... the Twilight Egg. Egg? Oh, it's gonna be one of those spots. Egg. I thought I had the thing that changes me to my moonkin form when I do that. Okay, take this. This egg is unlike any other I've seen. This translucent shell appears to bend the light around it, accompanying it. You find a note describing the arrival of a fertile broodmother at the rise. Perhaps you should show this. Okay, let me read that again. Wrath and Starfire. This is Moonfire. Okay, that explains it. There. You are right to come to me with this, Zedmund. This represents a great threat to us if we do not act swiftly and boldly. They get recovered is an alarming sign, Zedman. The Twilight Dragons are usually raised from stolen eggs from other dragonflights, which are then modified through dark magic. This natural egg is evidence that one of their matriarchs has become a viable brood mother. We must destroy her before her brood spreads. Go to the Ascendant's Rise, where they claim the aberrations are kept, and slay one of the juvenile drakes. We will use its skull to lure out its mother. I have been charged with leading our military operations against the enemy, a humbling task when you consider there are demigods walking among us. I am going to have you carry out a series of hit-and-run attacks behind enemy lines. It will be important that you keep the enemy off guard and weaken their numbers ahead of our main forces. Attack. Your first target will be the Ascendant's Rise, where the most highly trained Twilight Hammer devotees have achieved a partial elemental state. If we are to banish Ragnaros back into the Firelands, we will need to gain access to Sulfuran Spire. Only the most trusted members of the Twilight's Hammer have been entrusted with such valuable information. Go search the Ascendant's Rise for any written tomes you might find. Foul as they are, we cannot waste the opportunity to learn about our enemy's weaknesses. Okay. I'll go do that. First we land, and then we kill. Pocket hat. Just... Okay, apparently, since we can't target... Okay, we got the skull. Oh, this is a better one. Oh, this is a wand, though, and we can't use wands. Do they use the same model as the guys who do transmog? I mean, not the same model, the same skeleton. Okay, I just need to kill one more subjugator. I wonder when they stopped using this troll model. Because I know the other troll models that they use are more of the player one rather than I think the Amani, they're the Amani troll ones. Or was it the blood trolls? Whatever their troll one is. And it's not the blood trolls, because those ones aren't out. Blood trolls are only in Sandalari. You've done well, Zedman. We will use this to draw out the Twilight Monarch. We've located the Monarch's feeding ground south of the Ascendant Rise. She will be extremely angry to have lost one of her drakes. Place the skull there near the carcass she devours. If she's anywhere in the vicinity, she will come out and attempt to exact revenge. We will have a surprise waiting for her. Did well. A new target for you. The mad prophets of the Twilight Hammer congregate in the area just north of the Ascendant's Rise. It is said that their dark visions are granted to them directly by the old gods. Whether or not that is true, they provide tremendous spiritual guidance to the cult. Attacking the sanctum of the prophet will deal a devastating blow to the enemy's morale. And if we are lucky, you might run into one of the Fire Lord's own emissaries while you're there. Those file books should be allowed to exist, shall not be allowed to exist, yet the information inside them is of vital importance. According to these tomes, one of Ragnar's most powerful lieutenants serves as the sole gatekeeper to the spire. You won't be able to defeat him alone. Sound this horn when you engage in combat with Azralan and any of our forces, and the vicinity will come to your aid. You must hurry. It won't be long before the Fire Lord realizes what we're up to. Yep, and now we get improved bark skin. Yeah, the background's just stars for the druid. For the hunter, it's it's a giant tree. I think it's like the tree from it's not that one. It's the one from I want to say the one from the Shadowlands. Okay, where are we going? Okay, this one's south of the spire, while the other two are north of the spire. Got it. Yeah, I think that's the Ragnaros raid, where you can get the Druid of the Flames thing, which I'm going to have to do with a character, one of these Druid characters, one of these days.
Show yourself, beast! We will destroy you and your corrupt spawn, no matter where you hide.
I feel like someone's about to die.
Slay her now, before Aviana's magic wears off. Not defile the winds of ice, monster!
Loot! Okay, where's the front door? Front door. Hi, Pandora. How's Pandora? Huh? Pandora. Oh, I see the radius. Oh, that's a big radius. I was hoping that would stop that. Apparently not. At this point, how many of the old gods are still alive? Because I know at least, I think 2 of them are dead, at least. Or is 3 of them dead? Because I think it's just, what, N'Zoth that's left? Because I don't remember, was Cthulhu a classic raid or not? I have the Mind Riddler worm that you can get from it, but I don't remember if he was classic or not. But yeah, we have Cthulhu, and then we have a few others. Because I think Yogurt, or whatever his name was, I know it's not Yogurt, it's Yaksharon. I think he was in Wrath of the Lich King.
I require a target.
Owie.
Let this be a lesson to those who would defile Hyjal.
What happened to my timer? Pandora stepped on it. Okay. So after I turn these in and get my next set of quests, I'm going to have to call it an episode. That went better than expected. Yeah, she didn't attack at all. You continue to prove your prowess, Zedman. At this rate, Hyjal might survive this ordeal after all. The magma giant who serves Ragnaros are kept in line by their king, heavy-handed rule. Were we to take care of him, the rest will surely fall into disarray. Without the giants, the fight on the ground will get a lot more even, perhaps even tilt to our favor. But felling the magma monarch will be no easy task. Use these drums to enlist the help of the great Tortola, who is capable of holding off King Moltran for an eternity. But holding him off won't be enough. That's where you come in. It's done. Only the final step in the mission remains. I'll take these. Oh, since we only have one mission, I'll go and do that before I call it.
Greetings.
I always do that. I always accidentally do that. Actually, how much do we have left? Extinguish the Fire Lord. That's all we have left. Well, I died immediately. I wonder, do enemies in this game have resistances still? Or if they ever had resistances. Like, would he have taken less damage from fire? Because I know in 14 they don't have that stuff anymore. If I talk to you, can you repair my stuff? Yeah. Excellent work, Zedman. We shall soon claim victory. It has been an honor fighting alongside you. Go through the portal and aid Sonaris in defeating Ragnaros. With this gatekeeper gone, you've given the Guardians of Hyjal access to the Spire. Ragnaros will have no choice but to defend the main entryway to the Firelands himself. Go through the Twilight's Hammer portal at the Sanctum of the Prophets and meet me inside. Malfurion and Hamul will also aid us for the other side. Continue to fight the enemy outside. Okay. And with that, I'll call that an episode. I'll see you all in the next.